You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. An undefeated start against a winless Skin. Let's see if this week goes chalk or if it's an upset brewing in week 4. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's out at the 25 where the old touchback would have been, but the choice to leave the end zone cost him 5. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Ready, set.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
Set up. Roll, roll, roll. Set up.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Set. 18, Pioneer. Ready, ready.
Here's made in the air. Throw left side cut by Douglas. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Check go.
May now. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
60 Bison, 60 Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
May now from the gun. He's got Shaheed. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense up to the line fast. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here.
Ready.
To throw, here's May. Setting up the running back screen. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
First and goal at the
Here we go.
10-yard
Set.
line.
19 tight. Go.
From the gun, it's May. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed to Davis. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
You kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. But that forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Throwing it again here. Gets this to Kincaid. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
throw on third down. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. Neither side separating much so far. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got fourth down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long. He's dropping back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's the snap on fourth. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Still has room inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 13-0 lead. On is Moody for the extra point. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 30 on 2nd down. Davis there to grab it. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They're set up at the 35 now. They go play action on 1st. He's got time here. Right side, cut by Davis. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Play action on 1st down. Rolling out to his left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense. Now they're 4th. Game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Okay, ready?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Trying again, following the sack. Wilson's got it. This is ahead for about 5. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. That's complete to Wilson. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th and 3, drive on the line. 19, He'll look to throw. They connect for the 1st. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the 1st instead.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Let's go now.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Back to 60. Nike, 18.
They are throwing it again. This is reeled in by Pittman. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Jets in possession. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They give to Hall on the draw. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr., and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
19 Lions. Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's May. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on 1st down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
This is caught by Trey Palmer. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down, May. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To the air yet again, May. Gets this one to Shaheed. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Go.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready. Check go.
Back to the air. It's May. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Jukes his way into the clear. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Working inside the red zone. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. May now from the gun. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Timeout taken by the offense. They're 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's May. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get more points to end a lopsided first half. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so...
And no, they faked it! Catches it out left. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Throwing it just before halftime. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And a man is there to knock that away. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackled by Aruth. Offense up to the line fast. Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Working quickly here. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here. 3rd and long for him here. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Left wing, 19.
They're going for this. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Patriots take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Now it's Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 8. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
May now on third down. Cook calls it in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down throw for May. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a New England 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. May looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Working quickly here. May on 1st and 10. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Completed over the middle. 40. Oh, this big guy is moving. To the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
To the air, 3rd and long. Gets it quickly to Douglas. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
An 8-yard gain.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. May. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Made a throw it. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. May now. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Let's go now.
Trying to throw for it with May. They connect for the 1st. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air on 1st down, May. Looking slant route, complete. And they get this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To the air yet again, May. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And now they face 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Throw left side cut by Douglas. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the red zone now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Warrior 70. Ready.
Back to the air. It's May. Has it at the 7. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. This our last play of the quarter.
Here we go. Set.
From the gun, it's May. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting at the 10. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Jets football, and they're probably ready to just get this final quarter over with. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And
someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
Jets 14. And McPherson set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Now May coming off that pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19.
Trying again following the sack. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's May. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one intended for Demario Douglas. So that brings up 4th and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Here we go.
May throwing for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. May now from the gun. He fires one deep down the... Brought in inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 3-score game in the 4th. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result?
Oh, look at this. They're faking it. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know, that's a call I'll see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone in the NFL, and for good reason. Even when you catch him off guard, the chances for success are extremely low. Can't do it.
On the return, here comes Davis. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
On the return, the Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get it. Street, street. Check. Get it.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr. So that brings up 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. Second and 10 now. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
1st down throw for May. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Ready?
May looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working quickly here. He'll throw it yet again. Cut near the goal line. And they get to him, but this is a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And the defender comes away with it. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
70 ring. 19 tight. Go.
He'll throw it from his own end zone. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jelani Tavai picks it off. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A little bit surprising to see them decide to throw for it there.
Yeah, a bunch of trust thrown their way by this staff to call a pass play in that situation. You know, and you'll hear coaches say this, Kate. You got to play fast, but never in a hurry. He was hurried right there, and it certainly led to the INT.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots put up even more points in a win. On is Moody for the extra point. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Patriots continue piling onto this lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pickman's got it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He'll throw it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Taken away by the rookie from USC. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
May on 1st and 10. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception to give the ball right back. And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago. Getting right back to it after that interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. They kick the running back in motion. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Jets trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Track 60. 19 Lion. Come 19. Come 19.
Another try following the sack. Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. To throw here on first down. Trying to push it deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And it's going to be second down. Now looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Let's go now.
Desperation time here on 4th. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Drop low 80.
Still sticking with the passing game. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
On first down, they'll run. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. So as they've done so many times before, Brock, the Patriots take the win here at Gillette Stadium. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.
Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. could now. Do what I could now.
Hell no.
Running through his mind all day, I'm tired. I'm the boss now, do higher. Hang the phone up, I'm so wired. Couldn't sleep, my floor's too high up. I got keys, that girl's on fire. Who's the boss? I got 5 on me, like what's the cost? I'm at 5 hotel in a suite, I'm lost in white. Get down sheets, I got stripes on my cheeks, Hermes fur on my feet. I'm a leap. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. We burning up. Every time we hear me, we turning up. Every time you see me, I look like bugs. Pound my friends in a big black truck. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa, I'm a dancer, dance all. You pay fees for my big show in Ibiza, for my leisure. I don't do arguments in my relationships, I'm lit. You don't want me standing on this and say something, I'm rich. It don't make no sense how I make this, I'm lit. I don't do two-face unless the face card on my wrist. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. Take my keys, I'm not going home. Please stop blowing up my celly phone. She ate away. She ate away. She ate away. She ate away. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. I ain't giving nothing back, and I'm gone so far, I ain't coming back. Say less, 'cause you already got me, baby. Say less, talking so it's slowing us down. Do you believe in love at first sight? Should I walk on by again? 'Cause I don't know if I could survive. You took all my oxygen. She said, baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less, 'cause you already got me, baby. Say less, talking so it's slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance, till it turns daylight. So jump in the moment.